Vince Cable's very unhappy about this. He wants a protection against foreign takeovers.
Well, I mean, this is a transformational deal for Aveva. If you put Aveva's products, which are basically about engineering design and the early part of the cycle, with the Schneider products, you're creating a really unique model. This company will still be listed in the UK. It'll still have its headquarters in the UK. And if you're operating in the tech sector, you're a global business. And I see this as a great opportunity to make Aveva a bigger company. The company will be, for the shareholders, 2.5 times the size of the company it is today. And I think it's a great opportunity, not just for Aveva, but for the UK.
A lot of these Schneider assets were actually originally based in the UK anyway, weren't they? Yeah.
That's right. And so in a way, the products are coming back into the UK. And really, if you look at it overall, the suite is something really unique on a global basis. I think it should be looked at that way.
The Financial Times, in its coverage of this today, broken by Sky News, I should add, they're saying that this is the end of an era for Silicon Fen.
Well, I mean, our office in Aveva is not going to change in Cambridge. In fact, it might get bigger, who knows. But I think that's an oversimplification. To me, Cambridge will remain a very important area, and we certainly will continue to do development work there.
Could you envisage a situation where Aveva was taking over a comparable French business?
Well, who knows in the future? I mean, this is a company with Schneider and the board of Aveva want to grow. So we'll be looking at opportunities around the world, not just in France, but other parts of the world.
Well, lest we forget, you're also chairman of Balfour Beatty, one of the UK's big infrastructure companies. You're working on HS2 and Hinkley Point C. How do you regard the infrastructure sector right now? Is it still pretty buoyant?
Well, yes, I think obviously we were delighted to win those 2 large contracts on HS2 and now to win the contract on the at Hinkley. You know, there's tremendous opportunities. I mean, there's going to be more investment in infrastructure in the UK, and I think Balfour Beatty is very well set now going forward to do that. Obviously, Heathrow runway is a project we'd like to see go ahead. Opportunities with Crossrail too, but you know, at this stage we're very delighted with what we've got with HS2 and Hinkley, and that's going to keep us busy for a while.
Famously, Balfour Beatty walked away from merger proposals from Carillion, who have since fallen flat on their face. I mean, are there many more potential casualties in the sector, I think, who've got above themselves?
Well, you know, it's hard for me to really comment, but I'd hope that most of it's out of the way now. I mean, personally, you know, we hope Carillion can work through their problems. We had similar problems a few years back, but I think the Build to Last program, which Leo Quinn brought in, has now put us back on a much better cost basis and cash-wise, and I think we're now in good shape to grow going forward. And I think that will happen with other companies over a period of time. Maybe we were ahead of our time in owning up to some of those problems.
Very, very briefly, the Australian press has linked you with a takeover of Coventry City Football Club. Any truth in that?
No, look, there was a group of Australians who were looking at Charlton Football Club, and Coventry came up too. My name's been used in a few of these things. I've been an Australian in London for many years now, and every time there's something linking into something in Australia, my name seems to pop up. But I think Balfour Beatty and Aveva is going to keep me pretty busy.
All right, Philip Aiken, good to see you. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.